So for the good, I picked a run by Haskins with about 6 minutes left in the fourth. In week one, I showed a split zone, and for this one, I think I'm going to show a G play here. Split zone is really common, but the G play is run by pretty much every offense from Army to Oklahoma. There's a lot of ways of running it, and there's lots of ways of dressing it up, but it's super common. You've probably heard about pin and pull before. Well, this falls under that pin and pull umbrella. This play starts with motion, and Roman Wilson is the first guy in a sequence of 3. He will lead and take out the MLOS, the end man on the line of scrimmage. If the MLOS goes wide, then he chops him down there. If the MLOS collapses, then he will hook him. The next guy is Shoemaker from the backside flex or wing, who reads Wilson's butt and follows him into the hole if the MLOS goes wide, or around the MLOS if he crashes. He picks up the first guy he sees. Lastly is Haskins, who just follows the butt of Shoemaker through the hole and picks up a nice gain. The rest of the line just down blocks, except the first uncovered play side lineman, who is Hayes in this play, at tackle, reaches to the backside linebacker. Winning the one-on-ones here is very important to the play success, but even more so is making sure that the sequence is run correctly and with the right timing. That's critical. Last year, Michigan was having trouble running this play with any kind of consistency, losing a block up front or jamming the sequence, or the 2-3 guys in the sequence not following the butt of the guy in front. Different ways of messing this up, but they were consistently messing this up. So seeing the team run the G this well and this precise this early is a really good sign. So for the bat, I'm going to choose this relief read bubble screen to Sandra still with 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter. This is clearly a relief as the line and Edwards are running a run play to the left side with the backside pulling. This is the right read because the Huskies kept trying to stop the Michigan running attack by blitzing the corners, and Cade sees this and knows that the bubble will have the numbers for a big gain if not a touchdown. So this doesn't go as planned, and the reason is simple. Shoemaker misses his block. He has 50 pounds in initiative on the safety, but he loses his posture and plants his feet in the DB, easily swims Luke and makes a play before it can even get going. This is the kind of thing that happened a lot last year. Great play, great read, great setup, and one guy misses his assignment and it gets blown up. Wilson gets a great stock block on McDuffie, and it would have been hard for him to make a play on the speedy Mike if Shoemaker could have delivered. For the ugly, I'm going to choose the Washington defensive game plan. I cannot see a reason why a DC would not force a team to stop gashing them with the run. The Huskies never made it numerically disadvantageous to run the ball. In the first quarter, UM is in 12 personnel, and so the Huskies go with a 3-4 front. That's even 7 blockers, 7 defenders, safety up to give a single man advantage, but Michigan's offense is 2 ball carriers in the backfield, so that is 1 unblocked defender to handle 2 ball carriers, advantage offense. But then Michigan brings in another blocker ball carrier in Wilson's motion. But the Huskies counter by dropping the corner deep. Now Michigan has a 2-man advantage. It's early feeling out. He trusts his defenders to beat his man, whatever. Second quarter, Michigan shows 11 personnel, and the Huskies are in a 2-4. Michigan has the 2 ball carriers in the backfield, so one of those defenders needs to respect Cade and can be isolated out of the play. The numbers are on the offense to run the ball. Third quarter, 12 personnel for Michigan, and the Huskies counter with a 2-4 and a corner up. That is 7 blockers against 7 defenders with 2 possible ball carriers. Big advantage to run. What are the Huskies doing? Now in the fourth quarter, Michigan lines up in 13 personnel with Sanders still as a wing. The Huskies counter with a 3-4. That's 8 blockers and 2 in the backfield against 7 defenders. Michigan didn't necessarily go into the game thinking they would run the ball so much. The Huskies kept making it the best option for Michigan to take. This is how Gaddis' system works. It runs the plays that are best numerically. I mean, think about this. Washington has one of the best secondaries in the nation, and Michigan has a quarterback in his 3rd start and its best receiver injured. Michigan also has a massive veteran offensive line and at least 2 excellent running backs, and the Huskies decided it would be best to force Michigan to run every play. Michigan answered the bell, and Washington got humiliated on national television.